Hello once again everyone, welcome to Cruisnick's Purgatory. I'm your host Cruisnick X, and we are working our way to the level 70 quest for Path of the Astrologian. So, in the last episode, we met with Kyokuho, who practices the Hingan art of geomancy. And we ended up visiting Salstroud to teach him more about the first constellation we learned about, the Bowl. And he taught us a little bit about geomancy, not too much, kind of a vague notion, but Leveva is forcing us to be his, well, not really forcing us, asking us to be his tutor in the art of Charlian astrology. So, what are we supposed to do? Say no? But anyway, let's see what the cards hold in the level 63 quest, Ride Like the Wind.
Chris! I see you received my summons. You didn't receive my summons. 12 damn that Janguinod to the 7th hell and back! He's going to... Forgive me. There shall be sufficient time for the condemnation of his soul after 11th bell tolls. For now, I must speak to you of Kyokuho's training. Despite appearances, and attitude, and manners, and courting habits, our traveler from the east has proven quite motivated in his study of our ways. In fact, while you are off doing whatever it is you do, he successfully opened the next 4 gates of heaven. Anyway, preparations for the symposium have left me with little time to pick the boy's mind, but I have nevertheless managed to fully grasp the primitive concept of geomancy. In fact, I plan on incorporating several of the ideas as anecdotes into my presentation. It is what my father would have wanted. Now, as to why I've called you here, Kyokuho is very close to attaining the final heaven, the Spear, and I think it only fitting that his instructor be there to accompany him during his finest moment. And because I am obviously too occupied at the moment, I thought perhaps you could join him in my stead. Then it is settled. You shall guide young Kyokuho on his final steps to glory and enlightenment, just as I did you those many moons ago. Follow me outside, Chris, and let us bring our friend the good tidings together.
Alright, where is he?
That is odd. I could have sworn he was right here but a moment ago. Fleuret, have you seen Kyokuho? Fleuret, are you even listening to me?
If it is our Hingan novitiate you seek, he hurried out the Athenium side entrance not 5 heartbeats past. He was quite animated, even more than usual. A veritable one-man mummer's tragedy, all full of jumping and flailing and pumping of fists.
What could have been settled the boy so?
I suppose it might have been the letter I handed him. It was delivered just this morning. Kyokuho skimmed over it quickly, asked me several cursory questions about the heaven of ice, to which I gave several cursory answers, and then was gone.
And you did not try to stop him?
Why would I? He was leaving.
Bah! Bah! If my intuition is correct, and it usually is, something in that missive has led Kyokuho to believe that he does not have much time left in Eorzea, and so he has set out for the Steel Vigil that he might open the final gate and complete his training before he departs our realm. Chris, it looks as if our plan is already set in motion. To the Central Highlands!
Wait, she said Central. I thought. No, wait, that's Stone Vigil. Wait, no. Steel Vigil? Stone Vigil? Huh? Meh. Okay, I'm going the right way. Steel Vigil is to the north. Okay, right. Stone Vigil is to the west. Steel Vigil to the north. Okay. It's amazing how long you spend on a new expansion and then you forget everything else about maps in this frickin' area. But then again... What the... Well, that explains it. Well, a fat lot of help you did. Come on, get up, you bastard. Chris, this is the second time you have saved me from my folly. Well, technically speaking, it is the first. You were merely standing around as Lady Leveva healed my wounds last time. Right, I'll stop there. I know it makes little sense to leave without saying anything, despite the fact you, Lady Leveva, and Janquinard all were but mere yawns from where I stood. But some stories are already told, and who are we to struggle against the ebb and flow that carry us ever toward our fates? All right, that was a poor excuse. The truth is, I have been summoned back to my homeland, and was too ashamed to face those who had showed me so much support. And so I thought to come here, open the gate to the final heaven, and then take the next trading galley out of Ul'dah before any of you realized I was gone. As you can see, things did not unfold as planned. But since you are here, perhaps we could have one last lesson, for old time's sake. Let's talk about the spear's blessings. I see. Both power and compassion. The yin to the other's yang. It is as if the more I learn of your stars, the less I know. To think this may be the last I ever see of your heavens. I am beginning to understand why your people treasure them so. And with the opening of the 6th, I have prepared my mind and soul for the 7th. The final gate that leads to true dominion over the elements. Or so Lady Leveva insists. Our conversations have been eye-opening, to say the least. She theorizes that our two schools may actually be one and the same. Whereas astrologians look to the stars above to read their fates, we geomancers look to the star below and listen to its songs, and draw our answers from its whispers. While I am certain my masters back in Hingashi would cringe upon hearing that a Westerner of not 20 summers believes she has grasped 1,000 generations of teaching, I am more willing to indulge her eccentricities now that I know she means no ill will.
I only wish that we would have had more time to possibly see if there was some way we could have combined our knowledge to create something new. Something the world has never before seen. And with that, I bid you, Leveva, Quimperain, Mugeniel, soft-skinned Fleuret, sweet-lipped Huriet, that tall chap on the second floor always mumbling about some star's magnitude, even Jenquinod, the fondest of farewells. I have a long journey ahead of me, and if I do not leave now, I fear I will never be able to.
And someone's watching us. Alright, let's head back to the Athenaeum. Part of me does wish this was more open world, but
You are back, but I do not see Kyokuho. Is he out fawning over Fleuret again? Back to Hingashi? I cannot say this was unexpected. The deck of 60 told me as much this morning. That, and I asked Jenquinod what was written in the letter. What, you thought him above reading another's correspondence? You give him far too much credit where none is due. Kyokuho is not a child. He knew that coming to Eorzea would entail...
Sorry, read that wrong.
He knew what coming to Eorzea would entail, and he knew that he would one day need to return to his homeland. And while we may not have always agreed, almost never agreed, I did come to respect the man in his, steely resolve. Allow him his space. If the stars deem it fitting, then he will be back. Or perhaps next it will be our turn for a journey over storm and sea.
Alright, let's talk to Jenquinod. He's gone? Without saying goodbye? I cannot believe it. I will not believe it. Oh, what I would not give to have but one last moment with my brother, my soulmate, my... Leveva told you I read his letter. Oh, well then. Yes, it will pain me to tell the other novitiates that Kyokuho has returned to his native lands far away on the other side of the world. I may even need to personally comfort those most stricken with grief by his sudden and tragic departure. But truth be told, I am going to miss having the Hingen around. He certainly did liven the place up. Godspeed, Kyokuho. May your return journey leave you miserable and wet, but see you safely home. That was harsh. That was just plain harsh. But with that, we've completed yet another Astrologian quest. In the next episode, we will complete the level 65 quest, Come Rain or Shine. But until then, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruisenix Purgatory. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air, and be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruisenix signing out.